Can you believe it, Warriors fans? The buzz around a potential blockbuster trade is heating up, and it could change the landscape of our championship hopes. Rumor has it that the front office is eyeing a player who could seamlessly step in as a dynamic co-star beside Steph Curry. What does this mean for our beloved team? Stick around as we dive into the latest speculations that could elevate the Warriors back to glory. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video to stay on top of all things Golden State. The Golden State Warriors are making waves in the NBA, currently sitting at the top of the Western Conference with an impressive 12-3 record. But as we dive deeper into the season, a pressing question emerges. Can the Warriors maintain this momentum and navigate a 12-man rotation all the way into the postseason? Recently, concerns about the team's offensive structure have been highlighted. Mo Daco, a former video coordinator for the Clippers and Spurs, voiced his worries on the Kevin O'Connor Show about the Warriors lacking a definitive number 2 option behind the ever-reliable Stephen Curry. With the playoffs in sight, it's clear that strengthening the roster is essential. In light of this, Zach Buckley from Bleacher Report proposed a bold trade scenario that could significantly alter the Warriors' trajectory. Imagine this. The Miami Heat would receive Jonathan Kuminga, Andrew Wiggins, D'Anthony Melton, Brandon Podziemski, Gue Santos, and a couple of future draft picks, while the Warriors would welcome Jimmy Butler and Kevin Love into their fold. Butler, often referred to as Playoff Jimmy, has built a reputation for elevating his game during the postseason. Despite his struggles with outside shooting, his physicality, competitive nature, and ability to play big in critical moments make him a perfect fit next to Curry. Moreover, Kevin Love's proficiency in spacing the floor and basketball IQ would seamlessly integrate into the Warriors' system. This move could indeed provide the additional support Curry desperately needs. It's worth noting that adding Butler would signal an all-in approach from the Warriors, aiming to maximize Curry's prime years. The last time the Warriors had a co-star of Butler's caliber was during their back-to-back championships with Kevin Durant. Butler's experience and ability to perform under pressure could be precisely what the Warriors need to reclaim their championship status. As for Butler's current situation in Miami, things seem a bit murky. He's entering the final year of his contract with a player option for 2025-26, and there has been little discussion about an extension. The uncertainty surrounding his future makes this an opportune moment for the Warriors to swoop in. According to The Athletic's Sam Amick, the Warriors have indeed shown interest in Butler, indicating that they've made inquiries about him over the summer. So, what does this mean for the Warriors moving forward? If they choose to pull the trigger on this trade, it could dramatically shift the balance of power in the Western Conference. The combination of Curry and Butler could pose a formidable challenge for any playoff team, especially with the added firepower of Kevin Love. But I must ask you, do you believe this is the right path for the Warriors? Personally, I'm torn. While the potential for a championship run is tantalizing, parting with young talents like Kuminga and Wiggins could have long-term ramifications. It's a delicate balance between the present and future, and each decision will shape the franchise's destiny. I want to hear from all of you. What do you think about the possibility of bringing in Jimmy Butler? Is this the bold move the Warriors need, or should they hold on to their assets and develop their young core? Let's debate in the comments below. Your insights and frustrations matter, and I want to know where you stand on this crucial decision. As we dive into the latest developments surrounding our Golden State Warriors, it's hard not to feel a mix of excitement and concern. With D'Anthony Melton suffering a season-ending ACL injury, the Warriors are now exploring trade options to fill that gap. According to Jake Fisher from Bleacher Report, one intriguing name that has surfaced is Kelly Olynyk from the Toronto Raptors. Olynyk, with his $12.8 million expiring contract, seems to fit the Warriors' needs perfectly, especially since he was already on their radar last season. Olynyk is a versatile big man who can stretch the floor, shooting an impressive 38.7% from beyond the arc last season. However, he hasn't played yet this year due to a back strain, but reports indicate he's close to returning. The Warriors have always thrived with players who can space the floor and provide versatility. Adding Olynyk could not only help in the immediate term, but could also enhance the overall dynamics of the team as they aim to make a push in the playoffs. But here's where it gets interesting. Steve Kerr has also hinted at other potential routes. He mentioned the possibility of acquiring a more traditional rim runner, someone who can bring length and energy to the paint. This reflects a strategic pivot that could define the Warriors' identity moving forward. With Tracy Jackson-Davis showing promise, it's clear that the coaching staff is thinking creatively about how to replace Melton's contributions. Kerr expressed his disappointment over Melton's injury, noting how well he fit alongside Steph Curry in the backcourt. In just a couple of games, Melton showcased his scoring ability and defensive prowess, averaging 16.5 points and 7 rebounds. Losing him is a significant blow, especially considering he was poised to be a key starter. The question now remains, can the Warriors find a suitable replacement who brings a similar skill set? Internally, Kerr has already identified 2 candidates to step up, Lindy Waters and Brandon Podziemski. Waters has been solid in his starts, averaging 6.8 points and providing good two-way play. His shooting ability complements the starting lineup well, especially with the Warriors playing 2 bigs. However, Podziemski has struggled early in the season, with shooting percentages that are hard to ignore. Will he be able to shake off this slump and contribute effectively? As fans, we're left to ponder whether these internal options are enough to sustain our championship aspirations. Do we trust in the potential of Waters and Podziemski, or do we feel a trade for someone like Olynyk is essential to keep pace in the Western Conference? I, for one, am feeling torn. While I see the potential in our current roster, the risk of not making a move could be too great, especially with the competition heating up. It's crucial for us to remember that every decision made now could have lasting impacts on the team's future. The Warriors have a history of making bold moves at critical junctures, and as supporters, we should be ready to rally behind whatever direction they choose to take. So, what do you think? Are we better off trusting in our young talent? Or do we need to make a trade for a proven player like Olynyk? I want to hear your thoughts down in the comments. Your opinions matter, and this is a conversation we should all be having as passionate Warriors fans. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all things Warriors. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss any essential news or updates. Let's keep this community thriving as we navigate the ups and downs of this season together.